Friends, Gary Goyles, and fellow poets, welcome back to Conversing with Poets. My goodness, there is a lot for us to get through on this stream, and I completely forgot it was Easter. So happy Easter, everyone. Um, Hi, Danny. Hi, Delgal. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Nano. Hi, Dazzle. Hello, Nikki. And I'm not sure if the writing sisters are still with us. They did post that a little bit earlier on. But if you're watching, hello. If you're watching in playback, hello. Hello to all the future people that are watching playback, especially you. Hello. Let's address the elephant in the room straight off. It's all gone. It's all gone, and I hate it. Um, I really hate it. And that's what inspired tonight's topic, the importance of self. And we're going to talk about um, how important it is to feel good within yourself for your general mental health and mental well-being, but also as an artist. But that is to come. As I say, we've got a lot to talk about today. I saw Nikki say something about lots of chocolate eggs. I didn't get any chocolate eggs, and I really want a chocolate egg. But I do have the next best thing, um, which will be a bit of a surprise to everyone, because I did film a vlog of myself going out trying to find this, and I was unsuccessful. But I really don't like doing vlogs. I'm not very good at it. But there is such a thing as it's just called spiced gold, but it's basically non-alcoholic rum. And it doesn't taste that great, but I'm not complaining because it's nice that it's even a thing. So, yes, hello everybody. Hello. I'm going to let's get that, as always, let's hit that 7 likes. That's our target. You guys are already on 5, so thank you so much. If you haven't already hit that like button, and if you're watching playback, still hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Um yes, so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. So, in case you guys haven't realized, Sunday is now my kind of day of shorts, I guess, and TikTok. And the TikTok boat has not left port, guys. That ship has not sailed. My phone hasn't stopped all day. All day. There's one post that has, I'll tell you, it's got like just over 1,000 views, but it's got like, and I'm not saying this is I'm not bragging by any means. I'm just saying, because I always thought TikTok had died down, but clearly it hasn't. 170 likes, 16 shares, and a load of reposts. That's just one of them. But I post 4 every Sunday. I post 4 TikToks. Um, so if you like me had given up on TikTok, reconsider. Definitely reconsider. And I posted a reel. You guys might have seen on Instagram. I posted a reel as well, and a YouTube short. Happy Easter. Hello, Mythical Meter. I didn't see you drop in. Hello, non-alcoholic rum, a travesty to the pirate community. Yeah, they would be pretty disappointed, but I'm not going to bag on it too much because I'm just glad that it's a thing, and it's a really relatively new thing. It's kind of just like watered down syrup. It hasn't got enough of a kick. And you probably hate me because I've put Coke in it as well, but never mind. At least I get to celebrate with you. Hi, Garage Poets. Embrace the shorter hair. Thank you, Danny. Uh, Happy Easter. Honestly, the hair is working. I don't know that it is, but thank you. Thank you, Nino. I'm not sure. It's gonna have to grow on me. No pun intended. That just came to me in the moment, guys. Wow. No pun intended. Okay, we've hit 7 likes already. So, as you might have seen next to Delgal's name, I have changed all the member icons to various different gargoyles or Gary Goyles. Delgal, yours is like third from the top. That's quite, you've been a member quite a while. If you can't tell because it's quite small, it's supposed to be a gargoyle deep in thought with a quill in front of it. Happy Easter. Yes, happy Easter. Happy Easter. Sorry, I completely forgot. So I designed tonight's stream and I didn't have Easter in mind. But I do wish you all a happy Easter. I do wish you all a happy Easter. So, if you've been following my Instagram, And I think I posted it on my community tab here on YouTube. I'm not sure. YouTube has got its talons in me already. I need to stop posting on stories. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I need to stop. It happens so quickly, doesn't it? It just pulls you in. You just need some round sunnies, and you'll be twinning with a certain someone. Round sunnies. Who wears round sunnies? John Lennon is the only, and or Ozzy Osbourne, but I don't know if I twin with them. Do I? Do I? A new haircut can look off for a bit till you get used to it. Yeah, I'm hoping that'll be the case. I'm hoping that'll be the case. By the way, thanks, Danny, for your hard work in the background for last stream. I know that you were keeping some comments off of the stream, so thank you so much. The non-alcoholic gin is pretty good. I see it was a toss-up between rum or the gin, the Gordon's non-alcoholic gin, and I went with the rum. I am waiting for Jack Daniels to follow suit, and then I'll be all over that. Behind you. Oh, oh, I hope not. I suppose my hairline is getting to that point. Thanks, Danny. I suppose my hairline is getting to that point for sure, yeah. Um, yeah, as soon as Jack Daniels brings out the equivalent, I'll be all over that. So, as I was saying, I did post on my Instagram today, drum roll, that I'm going to give you guys an early bird link because you guys are my biggest supporters, right? You guys are here week in, week out. So, I wanted to give you guys the biggest opportunity to get hold of the first, at least the first 5. Now, it's just the cover at the moment. I've had a real issue. I don't know if anyone here is a expert at printing, but where the cover, again, it's just the cover, there's nothing inside. Where the cover is obviously dark card, I saved the artwork on a transparent background in a light color and printed it. And this is why there's nothing in it, because this was my test. If you look here, I don't know if the camera's even going to pick it up. It printed out in dark ink. I couldn't get my head around it at all. So that cover here is actually printed under my finger and you can't see anything. And I don't know why that is. And I really don't want to print them all like that because it's going to use so much ink and it's not very, well, it's not very environmentally friendly for one. It's also not very economic. So if anyone knows why that is and can maybe give me a tip, please do DM me on Instagram or let me know in the chat. But you're welcome, by the way, for the last stream comment. Oh God, no, I didn't mean the hairline. It's okay. It's okay. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. But Shakespeare doesn't have a great head of hair, Danny. He's quite his profile is quite well known to have no hair across the middle. But it's okay. It's okay. So, guys, what I said I'd do is I will post the link for you all while we're live to get your copy. The way these are going to work. So the way these are going to work. This run is limited to just 15. Just 15. So not very many. 10 of them are going to be on sale on my website, adamgary.co.uk, and 5 of them are going to be on sale on Etsy. Once they're gone, they're gone. I mean, you guys know that I got this idea from Matt, so you guys know how all of this works. So once they're gone, they're gone. I'll also maybe do like some recordings of it, but it's going to be like a very, very limited, exclusive sort of thing because that's what excited me about it all when I was talking to Matt, because I'm a bit of a collector myself. So I'm going to put the link in the chat box now. I don't know if you can click it. If you can't, it's as simple as adamgary.co.uk/shop. I'm going to give you all 2-3 minutes to get that link on your phone or get that link on your laptop. and then I'm going to make it visible from my end. It's not visible at the moment, so don't worry if you can't see it. It will be at the very top of the shop once I make it visible. What I'll do is I'm going to read 3 poems from the chat book whilst you're all kind of getting ready to go. The first 5 are signed. The first 4 will come with the original charcoal art. By no means am I an artist, but I thought it would be another cool thing. You don't get charged extra for that. It's just a cool thing that I thought I would include for those serious collectors that enjoy that sort of thing. If you don't like it, you can throw it in the bin the day you get it. You know, I hope that you don't, but I don't mind. Now, if you don't know, this chapbook is on mental health, specifically my struggles with mental health lately. But I did put the sorrowful tale of Bluetown in there, which probably sticks out. But a crappy society also leads to bad mental health. So I'm just going to read that one. You might have already heard it on the channel before, but I'm just waiting for you guys to get that link set up. The sorrowful tale of Bluetown. I don't know why I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? A place not too far from here. Faint glimmers. Oh, by the way, sorry, before I start, I did put this on the Poetry Cove and the Get Feedback on Your Poetry section. The Diplomat Season 2. I don't know what that is. Sorry, that was a text to asking if I wanted to be an extra in the Diplomat Season 2. Should I, guys? You tell me. I've never seen it. Is it a good show? Is it worth working on? What was I saying? I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Oh yeah, I put this on the Cove, on the Get Feedback on Your Poems. So there are a few different word choices here. So thank you to the Covers that left a bit of feedback. Faint glimmers through burnout. Faint glimmers through blown out windows. The only light sources in town, shutters above. A grey static inferris of thoughts held firmly in hand. This is the sorrowful tale of Bluetown, a place not too far from here, where couples are francium, lovers extinct. Streets reek of death, hearts beating on the brink. This is the sorrowful tale of Bluetown, a place not too far from here. Every window, a castle and a prison, a dilapidated luxury. Thick fog silences the streets, but still cannot hide the scorn of those few who dare share a walkway or two. Broken links of chain, sadly strewn by gutters, never catching the long forgotten light of the sun. One, singular, alone, self. One path, one road, one life. Me. Faint glimmers through blown out windows. The only light sources in town, shutters above. A grey static inferris of thoughts held firmly in hand. Nobody stares, or knows, or cares. For this is the sorrowful tale of Bluetown, a place not too far from here. I'm just looking at the chat. You guys are funny. You guys are making me laugh. Okay, I'm going to read 2 more poems before I make the chat book available on the website. The next one I'll do, Geiger is Screaming Now. Again, this was on Tuesday's video, so most of you would have heard this already. I'll do this and then we'll get into the conversation once I've made it available. Geiger is Screaming Now. I'm in my head again, and it's loud, and it's quiet, and everything is racing around, yet at the same time, nothing. I can feel my brain pressing against my skull, screaming at me, like it is so mad that it wants to crack me open and fuck me some more, only this time in a different position. This time with its hands around my throat, looking me in the eyes, running rampant, pinning me on my back, and I'm surrendering to a familiar who I do not recognize as my own. Another murder occurs. Another slain piece of me I worry I will never get back. And the after assault silence is getting louder now. Geiger is screaming in my ears. I have gone atomic, and there is no going back. I just wish I had a Mojo Dojo Casa. But no, I've just lost. Imminently, yeah. It's not up yet, imminently. It's after this poem. One more poem. Now, this one you guys won't have heard. So it's a little bit of a live stream exclusive. And it's called Cover Fortresses. Sheets cover me. A fortress, just like when I was a child, except this time they are not protecting me from imaginary monsters. No, these ones are very much real. Curtains pulled, and I do not move for lack of wanting to, because everything around me is crumbled and not worth a moment's consideration. Nothing seems fair when all you have worked for remains in the dark. A lifetime of work and memories sheltered only here in my own chest. Sheets cover me, a fortress just like when I was a child, except this time they are not protecting me from imaginary monsters. No, this one is very real. This one is me. And that's it. Okay, are you ready, guys? Not sure if I have right sight. It's taken me to the cove. Not very good at these things in a small phone. So it's not the Cove, it's adamgary.co.uk/shop. Or you can just copy the link I put in the chat. It's adamgary.co.uk/shop, and it is visible now. And I'll just double check that it is visible. I saved it to make it visible. So you guys might have to refresh. Hit that refresh button. Hit that refresh button. I can't even, my phone's being slow. I'm the one that's not prepared. Okay, cool. Yep, it's on the website, so I will leave that with you guys. The first 5 come signed. The first 4 come with the original artwork, or not all the original artwork, because that wouldn't make sense. You guys know what I mean. The first 4 get one of the pieces of original artwork, which is selected at random, by the way. Cool. That's that. Oh, by the way, Mythical Meter, if you're still here, Herb, if you're still here, thank you so much for that super thanks. I don't know how you did that. I didn't know you could do that on playbacks, but I did get your $2 super thanks. So thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that. I'll just give people a minute or two because I know you guys were waiting for that chat book, so I won't start the conversation just yet because I'm sure you guys want to take part in the conversation as well. So while we wait, just a quick reminder that the way these streams work best is it is called Conversing with Poets. So it is a conversation. So if at any point you feel like you want to say something, I encourage you to do so. Don't be shy. I want to hear from you. Even if you've got an opposing opinion to myself or the general opinion that's being expressed in the chat, if yours is different, even better. You absolutely should share your opinion because that's what makes it interesting. All I ask, hey, some orders are coming in. Nice. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. I see that. Thank you very much, Nainu. I'm glad. I'm glad. For some reason, Printful is emailing me. I must have attached it to the wrong fulfiller, but don't worry, it's still coming through. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. What was I saying? God, I don't know now. What was I saying, guys? Uh, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, if you have a differing opinion, that's great. As always, just keep it respectful. We don't discuss politics or religion. Other than that, we want to hear from you. So let's talk about the importance of self. What do I mean by that? So I came home from a thank you, Nikki. Yes, I can feel my phone going off. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I got home from an open mic. Let me turn my phone over, otherwise it's going to keep distracting me. I got home from an open mic in Richmond, and I forget which day that was. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Thursday. And I kind of just got home and was ready to cut my hair off. It had kind of gotten too long. It was dead. But I didn't know I was going to get it cut so soon, not having made that decision, and it kind of just happened. And walked into um I walked into like a Lebanese barber, sat down, and I said, "Yeah, I'll just have a little bit off." And long story short, he just did a terrible job of it. And I should have known better, because everyone knows these Lebanese barbershops. The majority of them, they're just fronts. They're just money laundering fronts. At least here in the UK, they are. So he did a really bad job. I had to get a second haircut, like emergency haircut, and I hadn't realized, but the first guy had like scratched my whole neck up with his scissors. So that just tells me he doesn't know what he was doing, or he did, you know. Uh, anyway, I've been really, really uh, insecure, and my confidence has been really, really knocked since then. And this is going to make me sound so pathetic, but stay with me, guys. Stay with me. High five. Yeah, well done, guys. Well done. Thank you so much. Um, stay with me. I ended up smoking again, and just going into a really bad depression over a haircut. I know it sounds stupid, but the thing is, when I have long hair, I feel like myself. Like, I genuinely feel like myself. I can sit back and relax a little bit now. I don't know why I was so nervous about that. But yeah, thank you so much for ordering it, guys. That makes me happy. I was so knocked and rocked by having this hair chopped off, because the long hair was sort of a part of me in a weird way. And I've always said, when I've got longer hair, I feel more like myself. And so I just wanted to talk about that in terms of being an artist, because I feel like you need a chapbook about this experience. Yeah, what should we call it? What should we call it? The no hair days. I don't know. There's still a possibility that I shave even this bit off and go full buzz cut. There's still a possibility, because I really just hate it. You can call it curl up and Nikki, your wit is just on another level. You're so quick with these things. It impresses me. Curl up and die. I love it. I might still get my or permanently scarred. That is very, very good. I was going to get my blonde streak back. If I don't shave it all off as a buzz cut, then I'll put my blonde streak back in. So that dye thing would work, actually. Anyway, I kind of wanted to talk about this. Have you guys ever been in a position where, for whatever reason, something about you changes? For example, let's use me for an example, my hair, and you kind of just don't feel like yourself, and your creativity goes. Do I sound like an absolute madman for saying this? Is it all psychological? I mean, sure, of course it's all psychological. I don't stop being a poet just because I've chopped my hair off. So yeah, of course it's psychological, but what do you guys think? Tell me. Okay, I've missed half chat bit, but bought it. Ah, sorry, Delgo. Sorry, sorry, sorry. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. Thank you so much, guys. There are two signed copies left. 2 signed copies left. And only 1 art piece up for grabs. Only one of the original art pieces is up for grabs, and only 2 signed chapbooks left. You're not mad at all. For many of us, our creativity feeds into our identity just as much as our appearance. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, I certainly feel that way anyway. Um, I don't know if that helps, but I just feel like my hair blends into that shelf. See, I'm so self-conscious, guys. I'm so self-conscious, even more than I was before, and I was very self-conscious before. It makes total sense that one would affect the other. Yeah, I completely understand the effect of a bad hair, if the effect a bad haircut has. Last one I had was over a decade ago. Wow. Wait, um, the last time you had a bad haircut was over a decade ago, or the last time you had a haircut was a decade ago? Because I was at least 3 years into not having a haircut. I think it suits you. Just you have to get used to it. Yeah, maybe. I put a crap load of product in it. I don't know. I don't know. But up high duck side. It looks good. You'll get used to it. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, it's funny how we kind of attach things to certain, like, creativity can be a very ritualistic thing as well, can't it? I know for me, coffee, I have to have a mug of coffee when I'm writing. My partner has struggled with addictions for over a decade. The past year has been really rough for us, and it has had a massive effect on my identity and creativity. I'm sorry to hear that, Nikki. I can't remember the last time I went to a shop for a haircut. We are the finally challenged. Yes. Yeah. I understand. As I say, I'm there's still every possibility that I get some clippers and just pew, off it goes. What's up, bro? Not much, not much. We're just getting started. We're talking about the fact that I have no hair left and um the importance of self, not just in a general sense, because obviously it's important in a general sense to feel good about ourselves anyway, but how that affects our creativity and our art if we don't feel like ourselves, we're perhaps we're perhaps not firing on all cylinders. But I've just had another thought, guys. If you don't feel like yourself, does that also open up doors and avenues for exploring different things? Maybe not necessarily different things, but different topics and themes and stuff like that. What do you guys think? Silver lining, it maybe introduces you to a whole new thing. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I think that's it. I think, well, no, that is it. So there are no more original artworks up for offer. And there's just one more signed chapbook left. So if you wanted a piece of art to go with your chapbook, unfortunately they are now gone. If you want a signed chapbook, there is one left. There is just one left. The rest will be unsigned. Hello, Tanya. Happy Easter. Welcome back. Welcome back to the live stream. Plenty of creatives have a recognizable physical identity. It's part of their brand. Yeah, 100%. That's 100%. I tried to make I still do try to make the goatee sort of my brand, right? Although I haven't really had a goatee for a long time, I've kind of kept it low and of similar length to the sides. I think you'd hate it more if you buzz it. Yeah, probably. Probably. Hello, Pacheco. Love the stream. I hope I pronounced that right. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Do get involved in the chat if you have any thoughts. We're a friendly bunch, I promise you. It won't take long to start growing again. I've already started flooding it with argan oil because apparently that stimulates growth. Like a new phase of yourself. Yeah, possibly. 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 I'm just kind of I'm thinking more along the lines of like, this is my weird brain at work now, but have you guys ever seen Adam Gary? What is wrong with you? Have you guys ever seen, I believe the films, it's a film series. I believe it's called Insidious, where they go into the nether and there's like a red door. Is that right? Does that sound about right? I'm thinking more of a case of whilst you're kind of not feeling like yourself and you're in this weird sort of realm of the unknown, of not being yourself, is there then an opportunity to write something that you're not, whilst you're not yourself, that wouldn't come about otherwise? I'm just seeing in my head this like netherworld from the Insidious films. I think it's Insidious, where they sit back and go into a trance, and then they're in this like pitch black space with a red door. Someone help me out here with the horror fanatics amongst you. But if you clip them, they can be even shorter. By Christmas, they are long again. Hang in there. And in the meanwhile, style, style, style. Very nice. I like your, I like your rhymes. Not sure what a buzz cut, but I'm sure you're right, Danny. So a buzz cut is like just clippers, like a number one all over. A number one all over. We have one more. I think we've still got one more. I should probably check first before I say this. Absolutely. I think it gives so much opportunity to explore something completely outside of your control, let alone your comfort zone. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely right. When things are really loud in my head, I often don't recognize myself in the mirror. There's a you're like this chapbook, Nikki. Coincidentally, I have produced some of my best work during that time. Yeah. Six. How many in stock? Yeah, six. Yeah, because five go on Etsy. So there's one more left, guys. If you want to get a signed chapbook of fungal matter, there's only one left. And if you wanted to get a piece of art, unfortunately, they are all gone now. So adamgary.co.uk/shop. They're gone. Thank you so much. That's it. They're gone. So there are no more signed copies left. There are just 5 regular numbered copies of the chapbook. I'm not sure who's managed to get hold of them. I know that Nano and Nikki have, but thank you so much, guys, for those of you who are ordering them. I really appreciate that. It means more to me than you'll realize. It's been a long time since I've published something. I think that's why I was nervous at the start, because it's been a while. But yeah, all signed copies are now gone. So it's just regular numbered copies. But please don't let that put you off. Please still buy them. I'd really appreciate it. Let me catch up on the chat. There you go, Adam. If you didn't have it cut, you wouldn't have another great. Oh, I don't have any. I don't have any ideas at the moment. It's just an image that came into my mind. But yeah, we'll go with that. Silver lining, not to romanticize mental ill health, but there is a connection between it and creativity. There definitely is, yeah. But again, not to romanticize it. Um, I agree, Nikki. I more productive when there are noises around me, as in not music, but irrelevant noises like knocking, kids playing, etc. Really interesting. I have come to learn that I cannot do anything unless I'm in this shed. I tried writing in my room the other day, nothing. When I stream, when I've done it twice now, haven't I? At the hotel room in Birmingham, and the time before that in my room, just felt so wrong. Felt so wrong. So this is like my safe space now, and I think there is definitely a correlation between creativity and routine. I really do think so. I really do think so. Having said that, I did do a members vlog whilst walking Harry yesterday or the day before, and that wasn't too bad. Mostly because there was no one around. But yeah, I'm gonna really make a push for doing members videos and members content. So if you do want to become a member, I've also updated all the different membership logos, so you don't have to have a goatee now. It is a Gary Goyle. Feel free to hit that $ in the chat box and become a channel member. There'll be exclusive vlogs, blooper videos, polls, all of the cool stuff. I know how you feel, Adam. That's how I am with my garage. Oh, you have like a creative space too. That's awesome. It doesn't it really help? It really does help. And I just can't seem to function outside of it now. The shed is your safe space. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah. I might have done a cheeky order and that last one might have been me. Thank you so much, Danny. You got the last signed copy. So thank you so much. If you missed the start of the stream, adamgary.co.uk/shop, you can grab a limited run of these chapbooks. So true. So true. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. I wrote a poem outside of my writing space and it felt so alien, doesn't it? Hello, I can watch live today. Hello, Yoda. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you live. I think this is the first time you've made it to a live stream. Possibly. But I do know that you're really awesome at leaving comments on playback, so thank you so much. So welcome to the live, Yoda. Great to have you here. There is a safe space type of thing to it. Yeah, 100%. So here's the question. Here's the question that I throw to you guys. If you find yourself in a position like me where you don't really feel yourself anymore because you've had a haircut, it makes me sound so stupid, but I'm glad that you guys understand. If you find yourself not feeling like yourself, what do you think we can do? Like, I hate asking questions because I always catch myself and I end up here looking at myself and like, geez, you're patronizing these people. You sound like a school teacher. Sorry, guys. You know I don't mean it like that. But what can we do? I still, every time. What can we do to work around that? I suppose. 15 likes, Adam. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. We're only just past the halfway point of part 1 as well. Thank you so much, guys. Should we break our record, our stream record? We have an hour and 20 minutes to get to 23 likes, I believe it was. I believe that's our channel record. Can we do it? I think we probably can. Thank you so much. And if you're watching and you haven't quite left anything in the chat yet, don't be nervous, don't be shy. These are a great bunch of people here in the chat box. So I understand if you don't feel comfortable, but if you have got something you really want to say, I encourage you to do so. Just keep it respectful, keep it away from religion and politics, and you're good to go. I find that owning it and making a decision that embraces the change, like the blonde streak, for example, helps. Yeah, maybe I think when I get my blonde streak back, I'll feel a bit more artsy and creative, so that might help. Hello to you too. Great to have you, Yoda. I could also do with some advice on that question. Great. Okay, we're in this together, Nano. Yes, I forgot to check the like button. Ah, thank you, Tanya. Thank you. We're now 16 likes. On my screen, I see 16 likes. We're climbing, guys. Look at past works that make me go like, wow, did I do that? That's a good point. And I have to say thank you so much to Nano who messaged me yesterday on Instagram just to pop her head in the door and say, hey, I really enjoyed your early hours. I really needed that, Nano, because I've been kind of second guessing the early hours lately since going through it so much on all these open mics. And I guess, I was beating myself up again because of the haircut. So I was looking for any excuse to bully myself. But yeah, I appreciate that, Nano. Thank you. And so much Thank you so much for those hearts coming in as well. You could just go all out and have a blue streak. I did have a blue streak, which then turned into the blonde streak because the color came out. Hey, I love your page. Hi, Moonflower. Wow, another. I don't believe you've been on a live stream before either. Correct me if I'm wrong there, please. But hello, Moonflower. Great to have you here, and thank you so much for the compliment. It used to be blue, Danny, and I did have a book out called Blue Streak after the blue streak in my hair. Have you ever watched the movie Blue Streak? I now have so many quotes in my head. I have not heard of that. Thank you so much for these hearts. I appreciate it. Um, I've not heard of the movie Blue Streak. I did watch Roadhouse, the new Roadhouse on Amazon the other day in my hit of despair. I didn't think much of it, but I suppose it was a. I much prefer the original. You can't beat the original. Patrick Swayze classic. Bless you, Adam. It's such an important collection. Thank you so much. No, no. I think rainbow colors that should make you smile. Put rainbow colors in my hair. That would be something else. That would be quite a task. Probably would burn all my hair out, I think. No, I haven't. I haven't even heard of it. Like Adam. Yeah, what's that one, Nikki? Blue Streak the movie. Sorry if touching eyeballs freak you out. Anyone out there? I know some people don't like that. Is that candle's still going? That candle back there is a real trooper, guys. It's a good one. Martin Lawrence, nice. Plays a thief who stashes his loot in a building site. When he's released from prison, the building is a police station. He poses as a cop to get it back. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. I like that idea. 16 likes, guys. If you're watching and you haven't liked, we're trying to get to 23 or higher. So we'd really appreciate it if you hit that like. I vote purple streak. Now there's an idea. I haven't done purple. I've always wanted to do like a teal or a cyan color. I can definitely tell that I had a smoke this week. My throat is bad. Who's your favorite poet? Well, I'll give you a clue, Moonflower. He is behind me, wearing psychedelic sunglasses, as Danny pointed out. I also have a skull of him behind me. I also have a statue of him on my desk. And I have a garden bust of him just outside as well, which would be William Shakespeare. I think it's on Netflix. Okay, that sounds really good. I cancelled my Netflix though. I cancelled my Netflix because I couldn't find anything worth watching and it was getting a bit tiresome. So I went over to Amazon Prime because I was already paying for that. But I might have to resubscribe. Shakespeare, absolutely, Moonflower, that's the one. What up, handsome? Hey, champ. Mitchell Malone is in the house. Hi, dude. 17 likes already. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much. I've got a funny feeling we're gonna break a record tonight. I think we're gonna smash that 23 and go upwards. It's like 50p in keks. Oh, the DVD? Okay. I will definitely go and pick it up. I'm more of a DVD person anyway. I sometimes think that picture behind you looks like John Lennon. I can see that. I can see that because of the glasses and stuff. I can definitely see that, Herb. Hello. My favorite poet after reading his book is John Whitworth, followed by Adam. He got me deep into it. Okay. Hi, Mitchell. It's the haircut, Adam. It's the haircut? I'm confused. What's the haircut, Delgal? Do you mean by sorry, I don't mean to brush over that. I'd hate to assume this. Did you mean when you say followed by Adam, do you mean me? Because that is high praise. That is high praise. Uh, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Pacheco Junior? That you like are high. Oh, that my likes are high. Ah, funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe. I love Hamlet. Yeah, that's a good play. That's a good play. I was talking about Hamlet the other day and I can't remember why. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach rumbling. If he could, what color streak would Shakespeare add? If he could. Do you mean when you say if he could, do you mean because dyeing hair wasn't around in those days or because he didn't have any? That was a low blow. Sorry, Shakes. I'm sorry, Shakes. I'm gonna be with you in a give it 4 or 5 years. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be with you. Um, what color do I think he would have? That's a good question, Mythical Meter. You know, they found, I don't know how true this is. I don't know um how this is even possible. But a few years ago, I remember that it being in the news that they were like excavating the site where his house was and they found evidence of marijuana. And so they assumed that, William Shakespeare was a pothead or a smoker or whatever. But I don't understand how traces of marijuana can last since the 1500s. I don't know. Anyone that's into like botany or whatever, uh, maybe you can shed some light on that. Yes, you. Wow, thank you so much, Pashika. That's high praise. That is an honor. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able to help you get into poetry. That's what I do it all for. That's what I do all of this for. So I'm very glad. What an honor. Thank you. Shakespeare would have green. Yeah, that's where my mind went. That's where my mind went straight away because of the whole marijuana thing. He would have green. He would have a green streak in his hair. Or would he be so out there that he wouldn't have just one streak. He would have like a streak here, a streak here, a streak there, a streak there, all different colors. The rainbow, as Del Girl said. Maybe he'd be that out there. Or maybe a royal red. He was very into like becoming did he ever become a gentleman? Excuse me, sorry guys. Did he ever become a gentleman? Uh, I know he got like oh, a crest, a family crest. I don't know if that makes you a gentleman, does it? I need to look that up again. But he was very into that and the gentry and the royal family. So maybe what was the Nikki, you would know this. What was the color of like the Tudor? It would be red, wouldn't it? The Tudor rose. He was very into like Queen Elizabeth and stuff like that. So maybe red, or I'm gonna go with he would have lots of multiple ones and be like, "Hey, look at me, I'm so out there," sort of thing. Black would look great on him. Yeah, yeah, like a jet black. Or no, have you guys seen like the moon black? I think they called it moonlight black, where it's got a very small hint of blue in it. That would look good. William Streakspear. There you go. No, that's the one. William Streakspear. Teal or blue would look amazing on him, I guess. Yeah. Marijuana wasn't commonly available in England then. Yeah, well, that's what I thought as well. Some travelers might have brought it, but it wasn't the drug of choice. Yeah, I mean, they definitely found it, but I don't think it was from Shakespeare's time. Tudor rose is red and white. Okay, yeah, so maybe he would have some of that. White for York. Okay, red for Lancasters. Okay, Henry VIII combined the two when he united the sides by marrying Elizabeth of York. I love that I have you here, Nikki, for that sort of any questions I have. I know that Nikki's gonna have the answer. I'm inclined toward multicolor. Yeah, I think so too, Herb. I think he'd be really out there. Marijuana. Am I gonna guys? I can't remember if I said this on the last. I think I did. I think I did say this on the last stream, but I don't understand YouTube. Uh, the stream with Matt Wall, which I was convinced would get demonetized, which is fine because we had a great time anyway. Didn't. There was not a peep from YouTube, and then it demonetized something else. And I need to be careful how many times I say the M word. Is known to bring out creativity and great ideas, so I think it's something he would use. Yeah, I can believe that too. I just don't know I just don't know how remnants of it would survive since the 1500s. And as Nikki said, I don't know how he would get hold of it, but if he could get hold of it, I can imagine that he would, and I can imagine that he would love it. That is perfect. Royalty was purple. I think red is not till later. Did Shakespeare have children? He did have children, but none of them really. His name doesn't survive, unfortunately. There's a mystery around one of his children, actually. I don't know if you guys have seen my On the Hunt video on Shakespeare. I do mention it in that video. But he had a son called Hamnet with an N for November, not an L for Lima. He had a son called Hamnet who died really, really young. And there's as with many things, there's like a mystery around it because he's on the record he's down as a plague victim, but there wasn't a plague outbreak in Stratford upon Avon at the time. And something about where he's buried is a mystery too. It's assumed that he's in the Holy Trinity Church, in the grounds of Holy Trinity Church. Trinity Church. He's not inside the church, which is where Shakespeare's tomb is, Anne Hathaway's tomb is. I think his daughter and Hall, his daughter's husband, something. Anyway, there's a mystery around his son Hamnet, and then I think he had two daughters, but they sort of, I think they passed away. They passed away. Anyway, there's no direct lineage to Shakespeare anymore, unfortunately. I mean, red as a dye. I'm a little bit proud of that one. Red and purple were both expensive dyes in Shakespearean times. Prior to that, blue was also a rare one. I know that blue was very popular in France, wasn't it? Wasn't that the King of France's color, blue? And amethyst purple were rare too. Nice. I'm noticing, I'm noticing a bit of a trend with purple in our chat box, guys. There's a bit of purple in people's profile pictures here. Green and amethyst purple were rare. There's been excavations of nuns somewhere in Europe where their teeth are blue from licking the nib. They used to paint illuminated manuscripts with. Okay. What? Oh, wait, what? I, okay. Why? Why did they do that? Blue dye was monopolized by the Catholic Church for years for depictions of Mary, but that's about the time of the Alfred the Great, so way before Spear. Wow. Niccoli? What's going on? Nikki, I love that you know all this history. It's really awesome. If you're new here and you're just watching, please, if you haven't already, hit that like button. We're trying to get to 23 and upwards. I mean, we still got plenty of time to do it. We still got an hour and 5 minutes. But if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do before you forget. We'd really appreciate it. I'll take that name. What's going on? I promise you, it's not even like 0.05. It's 00. So I'm pretty sure it's just syrup with a crap ton of spices in it to give it a little bit of a kick. Niccoli. Citizens were able to get coloured gowns for the weddings. If I have any history queries, I know who to ask. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys, we got 4 minutes, so let's take a 5 minute break now. Um, when we come back, I guess maybe we keep talking about history. I'm not sure. Do you think Shakespeare was murdered? Um, is that a theory? Is that a theory? I haven't heard that one. Do I think Shakespeare was murdered? I thought he just died of old age. You're testing me now. You're testing me. You sh mm. Is that a theory that he died? I didn't know that there was. I didn't know that there was a theory around his death. I knew obviously there's a theory around his work and whether he wrote it or if he even existed at all. But I know that Christopher Marlowe was murdered. I know that Christopher Marlowe, who was actually a bigger poet. Yeah, it's a theory, is it? Interesting. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Do you think? Do you think Shakespeare was murdered? There was a poet around his time called Christopher Marlowe who was actually much bigger than Shakespeare. He was murdered. Uh, he was like the first James Bond. Some say he died of syphilis, others say murder. Okay, I can believe syphilis because he was a bit of a playboy in London, wasn't he? He wasn't a what's the word? He wasn't geez, monogamous. That's not the word I wanted, but it'll do. He wasn't monogamous whilst he was in London. They were murdered. There were murder speculations, but it was confirmed to be an STI. Okay, I can believe that. I mean, the Times as well, being around in London, he died after a night of heavy drinking. Yeah, that rings a bell, as has many poets. That reminds me of just because I've got On the Hunt, my On the Hunt videos are in my head at the moment. There's a really good one on Christopher Marlowe. I'm convinced that that was a successful hunt video. Absolutely convinced. There's one on Shakespeare as well, where I talk about his son Hamnet, and there's also one, the very first one, Abraham Cowley, who had a heavy night of drinking, fell over a bush, passed out. It rained that night, and he caught, like, I guess it was pneumonia or something. Is it true that Shakespeare couldn't spell? I haven't heard that one either. Oh my God, I thought I knew a lot about Shakespeare. I haven't heard that theory either. The only conspiracy theories I know around Shakespeare are of his identity and whether or not he existed. I'm choosing to believe that he did because I'm such a huge sort of fan. At least I tell myself that. Clearly, I'm not because I haven't heard of all these theories. But I love the documentary series In Search of Shakespeare. You can find them here on YouTube for free. I probably shouldn't promote that. Or you can get them on DVD on Amazon, which I do have, by the way. So I have done my bit. They're just really great documentaries. I decided today that actually I'm not I'll announce that another time. I think I've heard that theory too, Pacheco. He also married young. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He married Anne Hathaway. Yeah, he possibly had people he dictated his work to, if that is the case. I mean, I find that hard to believe that he couldn't spell. They did spell things differently then to how we do now. That's true. So they did spell things differently. One. Two, they would often spell the same word differently. For example, it's so hard. Nikki, you'll back me up on this. It's hard to do like family history and archives because people just spelt things how they sounded if they didn't know for sure. But the reason I find that theory that he couldn't spell very hard to believe is because he went to a grammar school in Stratford upon Avon. His dad was a glove maker and a pretty decent businessman for a little while. He did get himself into a bit of trouble in later on, but for the most part, he was a businessman, and he rented out. He was a property person. He rented out rooms next to them and everything. So they had money, and his dad John sent William to a grammar school in town, which was the best school in town at the time, which you can visit. It's now a tourist attraction, and it's still a school as well. But the upstairs of a certain building is a tourist attraction, and then behind that building, it's still an active school. So I don't know. I find it hard to believe that he couldn't spell, because he was well educated. He couldn't spell. That's why he created so many words. Again, I find that hard to believe that he couldn't spell. I think it's more a case of he was just incredibly creative, and he just made up words and phrases that he thought was best. Oh, I don't know. I think he just made it up to be creative. He was very well educated, so yeah, writer and how they interpret your speech. Exactly. Genealogy is so frustrating to do when you hit the early 1900s and earlier. Yeah. If he went to a grammar school, even if he was a total oik, he would have had basic education. Yeah. Yeah, he went to a very good school. He was very well educated. They weren't a poor family. They weren't a poor family. I don't know if that's a media thing. If they're trying to spin it that he came from a poor family, that's not true, because his dad was a glove maker, and a very well respected glove maker. And as I say, they rented out rooms, the house next to them, so they had property. And yes, his dad kind of got into trouble a little bit later on, but they had enough money to send him to get an education. One side of my family is Irish. Go back beyond 1880s and you can't find the same spelling of a name twice. Exactly. Accents also had a... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, guys, let's take a quick break. I'm going to go for a loo and top up some more of my spiced gold. Captain Morgan's spiced gold. And when we get back, let's continue this conversation. Or if you have any more burning questions, we can discuss that too. If you haven't already, as of today, as of this stream, I have published my first bit of work since the early hours. It's now up on my website, adamgary.co.uk/shop. Unfortunately, the signed copies are no longer available. They've all been ordered, but you can still get there's still 5 more copies left up for grabs. So adamgary.co.uk/shop, and I'll see you in 5 minutes. Hello, we're back. Sorry, it took me a little while. There's a lot of leads in here tonight. It took me a little while to climb all over it. Okay, so we are back. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes. Wait for everyone to get back from break. We've been sitting on 17 likes for a little while, so if you haven't liked the video just yet, uh, please do. We're trying to hit 23. Well, we're trying to hit 23, which is our record, but we're also trying to break it. So let's try and get to 24. I think because of the scandals connected to him, people forget he was from a family of standing. Yeah. So they never really. I think you become a. I don't think you become a sir because you're not knighted, but you're known as a gentleman, I guess. And Shakespeare, obviously, after he'd made a name for himself in London and was earning lots of money through his theatre and his theatre company, he actually paid for a family crest, and I think that makes you a gentleman. So then they became a family of standing. But even before that, I'm pretty certain his dad was mayor of Stratford for a little while. I'm pretty sure his dad was the mayor of Stratford and a glove maker and a landlord. So they definitely had money. Shakespeare's dad was also a beer taster, apart from being a glove maker. Yeah, I think that's true as well. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think I remember learning that as well. Oh, I got a sore throat. But what's really great about tonight is I don't have to be up for work tomorrow because it's Easter bank holiday. It's bank holiday Monday, so I'm in no rush. I'm just going to pop that link in the chat. Just 5 more to go, guys. If you haven't got a copy yet, we've still got 5 to go. The signed copies are gone. The copies that come with an original art piece, they're gone as well. But we do still have 5 more chapbooks up for grabs. If you're back from break, just let me know in the chat so I know that we're ready to go. If you're just joining us, hello, welcome to Conversing with Poets. In this string we call this Easter Monday. It is why I can listen live. Are you guys on Monday already? We're still on the Sunday. It's still Sunday here. It's 8 in the evening. So yeah, you're quite a few hours ahead of us, I think, Yoda, in Australia, right? Thank you so much for those hearts coming in. Thank you so much. Just got back. Welcome back, Nano. You lucky man. Me and Mitch still have to work. We have to work Good Friday too. Ah, that's no fun. I didn't. I am on Monday. Oh, wow. Okay. Time zones are crazy. Time zones are crazy. Just so you all know, by the way, I think you guys do know because you managed to make it to this live stream. Uh, our clocks changed. The UK time zone changed from Greenwich Mean Time. We're now in British summertime, so do keep that in mind. Oh, by the way, guys, next week is Write Along. Make sure you have that in your diaries. Next Sunday at 2 p.m. British summertime, we have the April monthly Write Along. So make sure you make a note of that. It is still Sunday. Yes, it is for us. But Yoda is in a different time zone to us. Yoda is in Australia. So she's already in Monday. How crazy is that? Yoda is in the future. 3 p.m. here, 3 p.m. Sunday here in New England. Yes. Do any other countries change their time zone or is it just us? I think we had this discussion before. Has anyone written any poems lately? I need to get round to starting that open mic. Sorry, guys. I know I haven't forgotten about it. There's just been a lot going on. We change here in Canada. Okay, okay. I'm glad we're not the only ones that are just like, hey, I know. Let's just change our time zone. We don't. Okay. That's probably sensible. There was talk here in the UK that they were going to stop changing time zones. I've started my next collection. Awesome. Congratulations, Nikki. That's great. That's great. When are we going to see the first one? You gotta, have you formatted it yet? I know you were struggling with the formatting, which I understand. I didn't even know that time zones can be changed. Yeah, you would kind of, I guess, without knowing any better, you would kind of, you would think that, wouldn't you? NS North New South Wales, I think that means New South Wales turns its clocks back next week, trying to write. No problem, no problem. Okay, so quite a few places do it then. It's not just us. That post on the Cove is the first of a small chapbook. Oh, there's a little fly. Fly away, fly. Ooh, just look straight at the ring light. Ouch. Always so angry about losing an hour of sleep. Yeah, yeah. It's a shock to the system for sure. That post on the Cove is the first of a small chapbook. Nice, mythical meter. Nice. When do we get to see it? Matt has given me some great tips for formatting. I'm going to implement them on the next day that I have some quiet in the house. Fair enough. I know you've got a lot going on. Yeah, Matt's awesome. Matt's awesome. We hopefully we're talking again, not on stream, guys. Sorry. Ne- Not next week, the week after, I think. Just to touch base about some things. I need to just double check he still wants to do that. But he's awesome. I'm learning a lot from his channel as well. If you guys don't subscribe to Matt Wall, I hate Matt Wall, you definitely should. And thanks, Garage Poets, for suggesting him. I appreciate that. Sundays, I take a break from writing, then get back to it first thing Monday morning. I like the dedication. I like the dedication. I'm hoping to have it ready for proofs soon. Excuse me. I think I have a cover sorted. Awesome. I'm glad it's all coming together for you. The time zone change is defunct, honestly. We're not farmers anymore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Matt has some wicked insights. Really, he does. He does. Mrs. H will be uploading it to Amazon in the next couple. Oh, got you. Yeah, your surname. Yeah. I was like, what? Who's Mrs. H? Mrs. H will be uploading it to Amazon in the next couple of days. You have to keep us updated. Guys, keep your eyes peeled on the forum. There is a promote yourself section on the Poetry Cove forum mythical meter. Please, as soon as it's ready, throw it on there for us for us all to see. Why does my brain just stop for a little while? I don't know. Like the stream, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We've got a couple of new faces on this stream, so it's a pleasure to have you guys. I hope you feel welcome. Um, thank you for taking part. True, really wicked insights. Yes, yes, yes. That's so cool, Nikki, and mythical. You will be next, Nano. Nano sent, I know I've already said this on stream, but Nano sent a very lovely Instagram message to me and saying she's inspired to write something, whatever that turns out to be. So you're next, Nano. You're next. No, I'm just kidding. No pressure. No pressure. Let me sort this framing out a little bit. Hopefully that's better. I did try reaching out to another poetry YouTuber last week. Didn't get a response, so I left a comment on one of their videos today, and they deleted it. So I guess they're not interested in coming on the channel. That's just one of them things. But rather than just saying, "Oh no, it's not for me," they just completely deleted everything. But it is what it is. We can't win them all. Can't win them all, and it just goes to show even more how big of a legend Matt Wall is. Today I told my mum that I've been writing poetry and have a collection coming. It was amazing to have a family member who remembers me being a teenage screw-up be stoked for me. Ah, I'm sure you wasn't a teenage screw-up, but that's touching, and I'm glad that she had a positive response to it. That's the dream. You'll get there, Nano. Don't worry, you'll get there. It actually helped my sense of self as a writer if people who know me believe it. I feel less of a fraud. Absolutely. You're not a fraud. Name and shame. No, I'm definitely not going to name and shame them, but I did think it was a bit rude. Oh, I was totally a teenage screw up. No, no, I'm sure you wasn't. I'm sure you wasn't. Nikki and Mythical Meter, so pleased for you both. I got a. Oh, point. I thought you was talking bullets then for a second. Sorry. I got a point 0.5 CAD royalty from Amazon from something I published a long time ago. Nice. Congratulations, Mythical Meter. It always feels good to get a royalty. Did you get it as an email? Like little, what do they call it? Not invoice, but summary, royalty summary. It's always nice when they end up in your inbox. YouTube paid me this week. YouTube paid me this week. It's always nice to get a YouTube payday when you're not expecting it. For like full transparency, I only make like 20 pounds a month on YouTube. Um, and you have to hit £60, I think it is, or maybe it's 50. No, I think it's £60 is the threshold for them to pay you. So I don't get like a YouTube payout every month. I get it like every 3 months. And I don't really track it because it's every 3 months. I never really know when it's coming in. So it's always a nice surprise when they email you like, please keep an eye out for your latest payout. Oh, cheers. Thanks. I remember when my mum found my book, she was impressed from hip hop poetry to Shakespeare type poetry. She was speechless. Wow, that's quite a range you have there. Hip hop Shakespeare poetry. Nice for getting paid. Yeah, it's always a nice feeling. It's always a nice feeling. It was very much needed. I feel no matter how much we try not to, we are hardwired to yearn for the approval of our parents. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. We've been stuck on 17 likes for a little while. If you have any poetry friends that aren't currently here, send them a link and kick their butts and send them over here. Let's try and get to 23, if not 24, if we can. If we can. Does anyone have any fun Easter limericks that they might have in their back pocket? I'd like to read some of the poems I wrote as a teenager, but all lost to a series of house moves and one fire. Goodness me. Yeah, yeah, that must be tough. That must be tough. I can kind of relate. I deleted my Facebook. Like I didn't just deactivated it. Oh, I can't talk. I didn't just deactivate it. I deleted it. And so I don't have any photos from like, well, I don't have any photos from possibly 16 to maybe 26, 10 years. It's deep fake, really. No, wait, fake deep. Oh my god. It's so deep. What? What? Hang on, I missed something. But yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks that I've lost all those photos, but losing poems, I would love to be able to read my first poem. I think I've mentioned it plenty of times on the stream, but uh, it was like a a gift for my first girlfriend. We used to have this spot by Kingston Bridge where we'd always sit and talk, and I basically drew a picture of our spot and put the poem over it. That's probably, well, that's long gone probably in the bin somewhere, but it'd be interesting to read that. Who doesn't want to see their parent look at them with approval? Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, of course. Especially when you've been a disappointment for a long time, it can be really affirming. Nikki, you're not a disappointment. Stop it. Stop it. Otherwise, I'll have our moderators put you on a timeout. Danny, Garage, if you're still here, have your fingers ready. If Nikki keeps putting herself down, she needs to go on the naughties. It's deep fake, really. I don't understand this bit about the deep fake. Brain moving faster than fingers. I'm really confused. Nikki, no. What do you mean? That sounds so cute. Yeah, yeah. I'd be interested to see that again, but impossible. Hi all. Hi Doreen. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. We're just about halfway through part 2. We're just about halfway through part 2. Please hit that like button as well. We've been stuck on 17 likes for about an hour now. So please, Doreen, hit that like button if you haven't already. One put down requires 2 positives. Not a disappointment, Nikki. Thank you guys. Yeah, Nikki. Beehive. Beehive? What? Beehive? You guys, my brain isn't functioning tonight. I'm getting lost on everything. I'm on the ready. Thank you, Garage. Yeah, no more putting yourself down, Nikki, or you're gonna get put on timeout. I meant that it was fake deep. Hang on, I've lost it. I meant that it was fake deep. Me writing with a whiff of pretension. But my hands wrote deep fake, which is a whole other thing. Fair enough. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I remember when I graduated from college and my father checked himself out of the hospital to attend the graduation. Kind of changed things. Ah, that's so sweet. That's so wholesome. I bet it did change things. Yeah. 19 likes. There we go, guys. We're back on track. We're back on track. On my screen, it says 19 likes. I get you. Sorry for the mix up. We should speak to ourselves like we're speaking to a child, very kindly. We're hard workers. We deserve the credit. Absolutely. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you, Doreen. There you go, Nikki. 20 likes. Wow. Okay, just 3 more. Where did this come from? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go, Nikki. You have been told. We've hit 20 likes now. Hell yeah, we have. Hell yeah, we have. We just need 3 more to match our record. 4 more if we want to break it. So if you have any poetry friends, send them a link to this stream. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to like. From a real F up to just a screw up. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Now Mythical Meter's putting himself down. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're not a screw up. Danny, Garage Poets, at the ready. We might need another timeout here. It's been 3 likes for me since the beginning. Oh. Oh, we've hit 21 likes. I don't know how you guys do this. How do you guys pull this off? Oh, that was beautifully put. March Madness indeed. I'm trying. I'm a human too. Yeah, we're all human. We're all, excuse me, we're all human, guys. Excuse me, my apologies. Just a reminder for those, for Doreen and any others that have come in a little bit late. This is now available for purchase. It is, if you don't know, my latest chapbook. Well, my first ever chapbook, by the way, but my latest publishing in quite a while. The first five have sold, and the art is. How are you guys doing this? 22 likes. Oh my goodness, 23 likes. Well, we've matched our record, so we need just one more. I don't know how you guys do this, but yeah. Um, adamgary.co.uk/shop if you wanted to grab yourself one of these limited chapbooks. I'm only doing 15 of them. So they are a collector's item. If you want a bit of a literary collector's item, then this is for you. Likes, we're cloning ourselves. Yeah, are you guys like literally cloning yourselves? I'm everybody's mum now, and I'm telling you, I'm proud of you. Or thank you, Nano, and we're all proud of you. Can everyone just let Nano know how proud of her we are as well? 24 likes. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know what you guys are doing. You literally are cloning yourselves, but that is a stream record. So thank you so much, guys. Let's put a round of applause in the chat. I'm sure there's an applause emoji, isn't there? Oh, maybe there's not. Oh, I could have sworn there was an applause. Let me put clap. Okay, we'll put lots of these in. Or maybe we won't. There we go. Oh, I've just completely crashed everything, have I? What's going on? What's going on? There we go. Okay. Thank you, Mitchell. We got some party emojis going on. Danny's got some applause. Yes, well done, guys. Thank you so much. We've broken a stream record. 24 likes whilst live. That is a stream record. I've tried, but I can't get a second like from a phone and a laptop. No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Applause. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Let me catch up on the chat. Did I miss anything? Oh, I'm just seeing a haircut, right? You are, yeah. So that was we were talking in part one about the importance of self and just how important it is in general to feel good about yourself and comfortable and confident, but also how that affects um your art as a poet. If you don't feel like yourself, how difficult it is to be confident enough to write poetry. So that was the whole title of the stream, the importance of self. So we discussed that in part one. Have you ever been in a situation where you struggle to create art because you don't quite feel like yourself? That's a sore topic. Yeah, you've just you've just opened a wound again, Doreen. I've just gotten over the fact that my hair is falling off. Well, no, it didn't. Well, it is falling off, but no, someone cut it. It didn't just fall off from here and below. Yeah. Why am I so weird? My chat box isn't working now. I can't scroll up. Why can't I scroll up? What did I do? Oh, guys, my chat box is broken. I'm gonna have to. Oh dear. Right, where did we get to? Gosh. Really, but it all adds up. The rich lives we live. It sure does, Herbert. Screwing up makes you more aware of the assumptions of everyone else, just makes without realizing. Yeah. Yeah. And being, screwing up, if you like, is what makes, not what makes life interesting, because it can make life a bit crap, but it teaches us lessons, and that's how we grow as people. As cliche and unoriginal as that is. Belated applause. Sorry. No, no, no. Don't need to apply. We apply, apologize. We hit 20, we're on 25 likes, so that's going to take us a while to break. That is a big record for us. That's going to take a while for us to break. So let's just enjoy the moment. That's a big number. Weird. Thought that was an attribute. I go for weird in myself. That is. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Being weird is fun. Sometimes I enjoy it. Sometimes I don't. But it is a attribute. I've lost a lot of weight as well this week. My weight has been fluctuating as well. Sorry, completely other different topic. My weight has fluctuated like crazy this week. Last Sunday, I think it was, when I was at the Soho. If you go to my Instagram, Adam Gary Poetry, by the way, if you're not following me, if you go to my Instagram, look at the open mic photos from the Soho to the ones when I'm in Richmond. There's like 4 or 5 days difference. And now I've lost it all again. I don't know. My weight is being a bit weird right now. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't expecting a short haircut. Neither neither was I, Yoda. Neither was I. I only asked for a little bit. Did you give the barber free rein? No, I didn't. I just said, can you like chop it up to here? So like a couple of inches. It was down here. I just wanted it up here. And he he didn't know what he was doing. He sliced a bit of an exaggeration. He cut the back of my neck to shreds where he didn't know what he was doing. So basically, I went to a Lebanese barber, asked for this. He did what he did. So I had to call in like an emergency cut, which is why it's even shorter. And then she showed me pictures of the back of my neck, and it was all cut up from the scissors. So, and it was all uneven, and it was just a really bad job. Where there's some pain, there's usually quite a bit of growth, and that part is worth it. Yes. Hopefully, the growth will hurry up. Are you okay, Adam? You seem a bit fungified. Yeah, I'm just usually I always trip over my words. I don't know what it is. You guys should see my blooper videos, my members' blooper videos for the videos that I do. The amount of times I stumble over my words. Where there's some pain, there's usually yeah. Interesting how the chat is on topic, don't you think? Yes, yeah. Are you okay, Adam? Maybe the haircutter needs a date with an optometrist. Optometrist? I'm not sure what that. What's an optometrist, Doreen? I don't know. I don't know if it's the same anywhere else, but here in the UK, a lot of these Lebanese barbers are actually money laundering fronts. They're not barbers at all. They're just money laundering fronts. That's why if you go into like certain towns or whatever, you'll have my town included. There's like 6 Lebanese barbers all in one street. I mean, can you imagine eye doctor? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, it's surprising that they can even stay in business. There's so many of them, but it's only because they're all money laundering fronts. If I go missing, if I go missing, it's because I exposed them on live stream. We've got about 20 minutes left, guys. Um, does anyone have like any kind of burning questions about poetry or burning topics for discussion that I can add to the stream title? Needs eyeglasses, Lebanese beard and haircuts is big in Sydney, but money laundering is probably in the mix. Possibly. It certainly is here in the UK. Tell us where the locked drawer of poetry is if you go missing. it's a it's not locked. It's not even locked. It's just in this middle drawer here if anyone wants. Help yourselves. I'm not sure you'll find anything. Sorry, got distracted. I wrote a poem called Gherkin Gherkin Warfare. Okay, tell us more, Nikki. Tell us more. I didn't know the Lebanese are so keen on They must love it, Garage. The amount of Lebanese barbers in my town, they must live for cutting hair. As I say, there's about six. Did you already discuss April and Global Poetry Writing Month? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. NaPoWriMo is tomorrow, guys. NaPoWriMo starts tomorrow. Doreen sent me an amazing calendar. Thank you so much for that, Doreen. If you guys are taking part in NaPoWriMo, I'll see Doreen, if you don't mind, maybe I can share it on the Poetry Cove. If you guys are taking part in NaPoWriMo, let me know and I'll try and get this calendar to you that Doreen has created. Uh, big month, big month starting tomorrow for us poets. Is there anyone here that's going to take part in NaPoWriMo? It is a huge marathon. It is a huge poetry marathon. Low cost of opening a haircutting shop, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty crude, but it's about purposely eating food someone doesn't like to keep them at bay. Okay, nice, nice. Please share it, Adam. Okay, thank you, Doreen. I will. I'll try and. We don't have that here. You don't have NaPoWriMo? You guys, you should. I've known a few. I've known a few Americans that have taken part in NaPoWriMo, National Poetry Writing Month. I'm so unprepared. Me too, Nikki. Me too. But I'll give it a go. Yeah, we'll do it together. The Cove, a couple years ago, the Cove used to do a big thing about NaPoWriMo, but it's a lot. It's a big marathon. Rachel Glass, I think her surname was, did a great job of running the Cove's NaPoWriMo a couple years ago. Marriage, it's originated in the States. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it should be called NaPoWriMo anymore. It's definitely more like International Poetry Writing Month because a lot of people, good luck anyone doing NaPoWriMo. Yeah. A lot of people from all over the world do it now. So it's more like International Poetry Writing Month. Yes, let's do it. Okay, we're in it together because I'm so underprepared. I don't have prompts for it. I don't have anything. So we're gonna have to band together. Rachel Glass, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Rachel Glass. She did a great job. I mean, oh, Lebanese barbers. Oh, sorry. I got my wires. GloPoWriMo. There it is, Doreen. Well done. Yeah, GloPoWriMo. Um, yeah, okay, we're all in this together because I'm so underprepared. There's a YouTube group called Loud Poets, and they did a cool 2023 NAPO thing. Okay, I'll have to look that up. She was great. Yeah, she really was. She did an awesome job. What happened to Rachel? Didn't she do the NaPoWriMo stuff for the Cove? I haven't seen her crop up in ages. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think she just sort of went in a different direction. Um, I don't see her posting much poetry content on her Instagram anymore, so I'm not sure if she's writing poetry or not. I know that she went through a tough time. Um, I don't know if I'll say it on stream, but I know that she went through a tough time on whether that kind of she needed a break from things because of that, and then never came back to poetry. I'm not sure. I haven't spoken to her for a while. NaPoWriMo sounds good. Yeah, so basically you write a poem a day for the whole month of April. It's a lot of work. It's a big, as I say, it's a huge marathon for us poets. But I'm happy to give it a go with you guys. As I say, I'm very underprepared, but I'm happy to give it a go with you guys as much as I possibly can. And if you are just jumping in, don't forget that Sunday of next week is Write Along, April's Write Along. I'm going. Oh, you are Garage? Okay, Garage is doing NaPoWriMo, so we will all cling to you very closely. You will be our leader, because a lot of us, by the looks of it, completely forgot about it and is underprepared. I don't think I could do one a day, but I can try one a week. Hell yeah, Danny, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. There's not you don't have to do one a day. That's like hardcore I mean that is the idea of it, sure. But I think it's just to celebrate writing poetry. So I think you can do one a week or one every 2 days. We'll see how we go. As I say, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Yeah, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It is exhausting. You have to really, you have to really psych yourself up for it, really. But we're just gonna wing it, guys, because that's how we do it over here. You can pick anything for your goal. There you go. Maybe write 5 poems for the month. Yeah, there you go. Some NaPo groups convene on Discord. Okay, I'm going to try, but I don't want to jinx myself. Excuse me. I'm getting better, guys. That's the first yawn of the stream. I'm getting better. Um, don't want to jinx yourself. Yeah, that's another point with the chat book. By the way, guys, I don't know how Matt Wall does one every month. That's like props to him. I'm not going to be doing them every month. I'll do them as frequently as I possibly can, but you guys know how busy I am. I can't possibly do one once a month, but I'll certainly try and do them as frequently as I can. To be fair, the current state of things in the UK either makes or breaks a poet. Yeah, can understand her needing to focus on somewhere. Yeah, yeah. We can do it. Hell yeah. We're in this together. We're banding together. In fact, if you guys want me to, and I'll leave it on public, I won't do it as a you have to be a paid member for the Cove to access it. If you guys want me to, I'll create a NaPoWriMo 2024 thread, which we've had for a couple other NaPoWriMos. And as I say, I'll leave it on public so anyone with an account can access it in the spirit of NaPoWriMo, and we can all kind of support each other and do that if that's something you guys want. I'll see how work treats me. Dogs aren't easy to work with. I can appreciate that. Yeah, no problem, no problem. There's no stress, no pressure. I've broken my chat to the point where my mouse scroll doesn't work, so bear with me, guys. It's about routine. Yep. Just sit down and do what you said you'd do. Yeah. I need a kick in the pants when it comes to putting pen to paper. I'm not prepared. I'm just going to dive in and do the best I can. Yeah, sounds like we're all in this together. So we're the merry band of rogues, the merry band of poet rogues who have just decided the night before that we're going to do NaPoWriMo. Yes, please. The thread would be good. Okay, I'll do that. That would be great. And I'll try and head back over to the Cove. I keep forgetting I need to get back there. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'll do that. Sorry, my eyes sort of watered up a little bit there. I lost focus. Um, I'll do that tonight then. Ready for tomorrow. And we will call ourselves the Merry Band of Poet Rogues. You guys can come up with a better name, I'm sure. The Underprepareds. But I'll do that. Thread sounds good, thank you. No problem. I know how you feel. Me too. Yeah, we're all in the same boat. The merry band of poet rogues. I like it. Okay. I am on the first day. Oh, yeah. Yoda, you're leading the way. Yoda is already on Monday. Yoda is in Australia, so they are already on Monday the 1st. So you're leading the way. Okay, I'll do it on. Can I do it from this laptop? No, I'll do it from my phone. I'll do it for you right now, guys. So it's there waiting, and it's there for Yoda. Spaces. By the way, if you guys didn't know, it's a little bit fuddily. That's a word now. Band of bastard parts. Well, we can call ourselves that too if you like. Uh, if you guys weren't aware, on the poetrycove.com homepage, there's a link to download the app. Admittedly, admittedly, it's a bit of spaghetti junction, and I need to get round to redesigning it. But if you guys wanted to turn off all your email notifications, because they can get a lot, and I'm the owner and I understand that, go to your profile settings, turn off all your email notifications, and then just download the app. Personally, I find it much easier. Okay. Okay, can I do it from here? And if you want the link to download the app, as I say, it's on our website homepage. Create post. I want to create a thread. Create post. Let's just try this real quick. NaPoWriMo. NaPoWriMo 2024. Next. Can I? Oh, come on. Okay, I can't do it from here. Okay, I can't do it from my phone by the looks of it, which is kind of crazy. But I'll do it as soon as the stream finishes. Okay, coming in, band of bastard bards. Let's do this. My my merry band of poet rogues. You all helped me realize global. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be, isn't it? GloPoWriMo, I think. Global Poetry Writing Month might be just what I need today. Get back the feel for writing. Ah, I'm sorry you're feeling um I'm sorry you're feeling uh, I'm making an assumption now, maybe not low, but not in a writerly mood. But hopefully we can all kind of band together and get through this because it's a long journey, believe you me. For those of you who for those of you who have done it, you know exactly what it's like. But for those of you who haven't done it, um, it is a mission. It is a task, but we'll get through it together. Just in the nick of time. I love that mythical Triple B. I think I've seen that the novel writing group does it 3 times a year now, not just in November. Oh wow, okay. That's impressive. Oh my goodness, is that the time? We're almost out of time. We're almost out of time. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button. We've already absolutely smashed our stream record. I don't know when the next time we get to 25 likes will be, but let's if you haven't already, hit that like button. If you're watching on playback, hit that like button. I hope that this stream was entertaining for you. Please feel free to head over to thepoetrycove.com and join us for GloPoWriMo. That's what we're going to call it now. GloPoWriMo. The thread, 26 likes, is getting higher and higher. Jeez. Tea time here. Start with a free write. They change into a poem or charge into a poem. If you haven't already, this is my new chapbook that is officially available to order as of today. The signed copies are now gone. The artwork are now gone, but you can still get. I still have 5 left on my website that you can get. They're limited to 15, and then that's it. There will be no more chance to read these poems again. That made sense. Uh yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna end the video or end the stream there. I'll literally straight away, as soon as I click end stream, I will head over to the Cove and create our GloPoWriMo thread. And I think that's everything, isn't it? I think that's everything. I'll just quickly catch up on this chat. Start with a free write. They charge into a poem. I think yep. My depression and imposter syndrome have been killing me. Ah, I don't like to hear that, Garage Poets. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you ever want to talk, just reach out. You know, I'm always here to listen, and so are a lot of awesome people in the chat as well. So do reach out. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Morning all, just woke up. Looking at the title, I need to roll back this one as I've been working on a few bio poems. Okay, cool. Hello, Shorty. Welcome back to the live stream. I know I've seen you here before. Sorry you missed it, but do hit that like button anyway, because I know that you will like it on playback. And I was just saying, my new chapbook is now available on my website, adamgary.co.uk/shop. And if you like this stream, if you're watching playback, I didn't know you could still leave a super thanks, but if you're watching playback or if you're still watching live and you really enjoyed this, and you wanted to leave a little tip, there is a $ in the chat box. I think you can only do that from a computer or an Android phone. I don't think you can do that from iPhone, but I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, I'm just going to quickly catch up on the chat again. Have a wonderful week. Watch out for April Fool's Day tomorrow. Yes, it is April Fool's Day tomorrow. But don't worry, I will put that NaPoWriMo thread up. And everyone reach out to Garage as well. Or let's not reach out. Let's do it right now because we still got a couple minutes. Everyone tell Garage how awesome they are. I hope that doesn't make you feel awkward. Sometimes people don't like that, but I am genuinely really sorry that you're feeling that way. I know how that feels all too well. So please, Garage, reach out. Even if you just want to vent to me, that's totally fine. Night, Alganaz. Good night, Alganaz. For a great stream, really enjoyed it. I relate, Garage. Don't forget, you've always been capable. You've always been capable, and you have us. You have us. Some say depression is a gift that tells us we're not caring enough for ourselves. It's all kinds of hard, but I think poetry can help make calm from chaos. Good day, all. Good night, too. Totally agree, Doreen. Garage, you've got this, mate, and we've got your back. Yes, we absolutely do. Garage, we have your back. You are blessed with the power of mighty forces. Absolutely. Stay strong, Garage. Yeah. And that is a nice point to leave it. Good night, guys.